Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is April, and in today's video I'm going to be testing out a few new products to me. I do have the new Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Palette, as well as the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, and I do have the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I have a lip plumper from Maybelline, and then I also have the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. So those are the few products that we will be testing out in today's video. But before we get into today's video, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Now let's try some new makeup. Okay, let's get started. If I look a little crazy, it's because my hair is not done. I'll fix it after I am done getting ready. I already primed my face. I did go ahead and I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is just a product that I'm trying to use up. I am almost done. I just got a little bit more. This takes a really long time to use. This does have a 6-month shelf life. I've definitely had this more than 6 months, but it smells fine. It still works fine. It doesn't break me out or anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. I went ahead and already primed with this. I don't know if I mentioned, we are going to start with face and then we'll finish with eyes. I do have a new foundation that I want to try. This one is from e.l.f. and this is the Camo Hydrating CC Cream. This says it's full coverage, long lasting dewy finish. I did get mine in shade light 240W gold with it says warm with golden undertones. This does have SPF 30. It does say it's a full coverage color corrector meets a dewy hydrated finish in this multitasking dream cream, infused with a blend of tremolo, mushroom, hyaluronic acid, blah 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 blah. It does come in 30 shades. Now they do have another one of these. I forgot what it's called. It's the first one that came out. It's just a regular matte one, I believe. That one I did not like. That one definitely broke me out, so I couldn't use it. So hopefully this one doesn't break me out. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to actually use it both with a brush and a sponge. I'll do one side with the sponge and then one side with the brush, and we'll see which side I like better. Hopefully this is a good shade for me. If you hear noises, it's outside. All of a sudden now they want to talk and make noise. But yeah, so let's go ahead and try it. Let's try it with the brush first. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a brush, and then it does come with a pump. Oh, this was hard to open. Forgot what else I was gonna tell you guys. That is with one pump. I'm gonna go ahead and do another pump. So that was like 1.5 pumps right there, and then let's just go ahead. Oh, I feel like that's a good match for me. Oh, perfect. Ooh, it's cold. In general, it's cold in this house. We are finally getting winter where I'm at. And yeah, it's like been freezing. We haven't turned on our heater. I don't know why we haven't, to be honest. But yeah, it's super, super cold. So everything that I put on my face is just extremely cold. I put on my primer earlier and my moisturizer and my eye cream, and it felt so good. So this is what it looks like with 1.5 pumps on one side of my face. I will say it is giving me medium coverage. I feel like I could still see my skin peeking through and some redness right here on my cheeks. But to be honest, this does not look bad whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit more on my more on my forehead, since I didn't put any, and I kind of put like half a pump. I try to not put so much. So yeah, I don't mind it. I'm gonna just put whatever's left on my brush on my cheeks right here to see if I can give me some more coverage, and actually that seemed to work. And like I said, I don't mind the coverage with a brush. Hold on, I feel like hair somewhere. But yeah, this is what it looks like without. And yeah, on camera for some reason it looks more dewier in person. I mean on camera than it does in person. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, let's go ahead and try it with a, did I get it? Oh, got it. With a sponge. Oops, that was a lot. It's kind of hard to control how much you're getting from this, so just be careful. I feel like I put too much on my sponge. Oh yeah, I definitely put too much on my sponge. I feel like it's giving me more coverage with a sponge, which is weird. I'm just gonna go over it with the sponge in the center of my face, just so that way it can look even. So this is what it looks like with the sponge, and you see like it looks about the same. Why do I feel like I have a hair right here? Yeah, I actually like it both ways. I don't see a major difference. So yeah, this is definitely medium to buildable. I don't think you'll be able to get a full coverage out of this, in my opinion, but still not bad so far. And I'm not going to set this with powder. The only thing I'm going to set is my under eyes, just because I have to set my under eyes. But other than that, I'm going to mainly be using all cream or liquid products in today's video. But yeah, so far so good. So I do not see a difference. Like I said, it just looks healthy, and so far I like it. Not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. I don't have any new concealer to talk about, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pop off camera real quick. I'm going to put on concealer. I'm going to use the Tower 28 concealer. I'm also going to use the e.l.f. color corrector in the peach shade, and then I think that's it, because I do have the liquid blushes from e.l.f. that I want to try out with you guys. Oh, and I'm also going to put on some cream bronzer. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. This is the original one. Again, I'm trying to use this up. This takes forever to use. Actually, I've had this since before I met my husband. And that was going on 5 years now, so I've had this for over 5 years, and yeah, it's still going strong. It doesn't smell or nothing, so I'm just keeping an eye out on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and then we'll come back and we'll try the liquid blushes. Okay, you guys, cream bronzer is on. I just have a little bit on just to give me some life back to my face. Now let's go ahead and try one of these new e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. I do have 3 different shades. I have Gorge Orange, which is just an orange shade. This one I picked up because I think this was the only one that they had at the time when I went to look for these, and yeah, I just went ahead and picked this one up. And then I do have Dusty Rose, which is just a pretty rose color, and then I have Suave Mauve, which just looks like this. So I think since today for eyeshadow we are going to use the mini dream palette, my mini dream palette, I think I want to try it with the Suave Mauve, which just looks like this. So let's go ahead and try this one today, and then I'll save these for another video. And then I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I did get this Real Technique 405. It's a Instapop cheek brush. It just looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it on with this, and then if it's too pigmented, I'll just go over with the sponge. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm afraid that these are gonna be like really pigmented, like the Rare Beauty blushes. But so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll give you guys a swatch first, so you guys can see what the color looks like. Ooh, this is a big doe foot applicator. That's what the doe foot applicator looks like. Let me go ahead and swatch it. Oh yeah, these are really pigmented. That's what the color looks like. Ooh, I like that color. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other one. What's it called? Dusty Rose. I just want to compare the two because I feel like that's more mauve than what I wanted, maybe. So let me go ahead and swatch this one next to it really quickly. Okay, I did go ahead and swatch Dusty Rose. It's that one right here. And in my opinion, I feel like that does not look like a rose color. It almost looks like a coral in person to me. So that's very interesting. Let me see. What if I were to mix the two? What would that give me? No, we're just going to go ahead and stick with the first one that I said. Which one did I say it was? Suave Mauve, I think that's what it's called. This is one thing, one pet peeve I have with e.l.f. is that they do not put their shade names on the packaging very good. I wish they would improve that, so it's kind of hard to tell on the packaging what these shade names are, but that's just e.l.f. for you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just stick to the original shade that I said I wanted to try. And then let's go ahead, I'm just going to dot it and have my brush ready to go because I'm not sure if these are going to dry down fast. Maybe 2. We'll try 2 dots. I might regret that. And then let's go ahead and tap it with the brush. Ooh, I kind of feel like I put that too high up. Oopsie. No, it's fine. It's not as pigmented. I mean, it's pigmented, but it's not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. I'm almost afraid to try to put some more. Should we? Or should we just leave it? No, you could see it. I think that's good. On camera, it looks a little bit... Shoot, I don't know. Let's go ahead. Let's go for it. We might as well, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do another dot right there. The formula almost feels like a thin formula. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a thicker formula, but it does feel very thin. Well, not very thin, but like a medium thin. Oh yeah, I definitely like it more with another layer. So you can build these up. That's pretty. So I'm not going to use the sponge after all. I'm just going to leave it like that, but that is what the color looks like. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to get my sponge and go underneath my eyes just to not have it so high up. But that is what the blush is looking like. Not bad, not bad. Let me go ahead and do the other side real quick. And I kind of have to get some of the product off because a lot of product does come on the doe foot applicator. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to go ahead and go a little bit lower and I'm going to do 3 dots. And then I'll put some on my nose afterwards. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. So I definitely like it better with 3 dots and going a little bit lower. I have big cheeks, so it's hard to figure out where to place the blush for me anyway, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that is way, way, way better. Okay, I like that a lot. And then this is what this side looks like. And then I'm just gonna get the sponge and just kind of go around it. Okay, that is really pretty. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna tap it on my nose if there's anything on there. Yeah, there's a little something. Okay, pretty. I like that. Do I like this better than the Rare Beauty ones? No, I think I prefer the Rare Beauty ones a little bit more than this one, but I'll definitely keep on trying it out and letting you guys know. So let's go ahead and move on to highlighter. I don't have a new highlighter, but I do want to mention Natasha Denona did come out with this new mini My Dream palette. It just looks like this. It has 5 different colors in there, and I did go ahead and I pulled out the My Dream Cheek Trio blush and highlighter palette that she came out with either last year or the year before. It just looks like this. It does have a cream blush, a powdered highlighter, and then like a cream highlighter. I didn't pick up the new little mini palette that she came out with just because that one does have a highlighter with the blush like together, and I just feel like I'm not, and it's small, and I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get a blush brush in just the blush part without getting into the highlighter. So I went ahead and I skipped out on that. But yeah, I definitely want to put on the highlighter from this palette, so we're gonna go ahead and just use this. Let me go ahead and get a brush. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll step off camera real quick so I can look for a brush, and then after I put on the highlighter, we'll go ahead and move on to the new My Mini Dream palette. Okay, I'm back. I did go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. I just used the Merit brow pomade. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. Everything that I used in today's video, I will have it linked down in the description box. So let's go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. I'm not going to prime my eyelids today. I'm just going to do it just whatever I have the concealer on. This does retail for $27. It does come with 5 shades, but one of the shades is existing in the mid-size My Dream palette, so just keep that in mind. But I will go ahead and show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll swatch it if I could get into this. It's really pretty. I do like the color so far. The only thing I'll say is that I'm not crazy about this having an existing shade already. This is what the palette looks like, and then this is what the back looks like. Really pretty color story. I do like the colors. This is the color that's already in the mid-size palette, and it's the shade Nurture, I believe. Correct? Yes. Oops. Try not to blind you guys, but if you could tell, it's the 2 shades right there. Well, one of the shades. I'll put a little asterisk next to it so you guys could see which ones it is. But in the camera, this one looks a little bit lighter than the one in here. I'll go ahead and swatch the 2 just to see what it looks like, if they do look the same, if we see any difference. Nope, they both look the same. I'll go ahead and swatch it. And then that is what the look like next to each other, side by side. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, there is a shade in the Mini My Dream that is called, let me see, what is it called? It's called Balance. And I did, because I went ahead and I checked all my Natasha Denona palettes that I had in my collection to see if there was any other existing shades. And I did find a shade in the Zendo palette that is called Balance, but they're 2 different color stories. I mean, like 2 different shades. Let me see. It's this shade right here in the Zendo. I haven't tried this palette out yet. It's been sitting in my collection. I've been a little bit scared to try it, but anyways, that's the shade Balance in this one, and then Balance, I believe, is this one right here where my what is it called, my middle finger is at. So these 2 shades right here, so you could tell they're completely opposite, but I did want to go ahead and mention that real quick. To show you guys, I did go ahead and I swatched the palette out so you guys could see. I accidentally swatched the shimmers first, but it's fine. So the shimmers and then the mattes. I will say, when I swatched the 2 darkest shades on the bottom, these 2 right here, especially this one right here, the darkest shade, I did have to build it up a little bit. It swatched horrible, but usually that happens with Natasha Denona's palettes. They don't swatch as good, but they do apply good on the eyes. So I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that real quick. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, per usual, I'm going to start with the lightest to darkest, and then I'm going to use both of the shimmers. And real quick, before I do the eye look, I do want to let you guys know I've had this makeup on already for over an hour and a half. I had to take a break. I had to wash some dishes real quick. I had to charge my battery. I had to take some phone calls. So yeah, I've had this on for a little over an hour and a half. I want to say close to 2 hours. And it doesn't look bad. I did powder just underneath my eyes, nowhere else. And I do like the way it looks. It doesn't look dewy or greasy or anything like that just yet, but I do have a feeling that it will start to within the 4-hour mark. It is looking a little bit cakey right here in my nose on both sides, but like I said, other than that, it is not bad whatsoever. So let's go ahead and jump into an eye look. Okay guys, I am back. This is what the eyes are looking like. So far, I really like the way this eye look came out. All I did off camera was I did go ahead and I put this Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pin in black cocoa. It's just a brown black color. It just looks like this. I did put it in my waterline, and then I did go ahead and I put a KKW Beauty lip liner in nude 0.5. This brand is no longer around. I just have this in my drawer where I'm trying to finish up some products. So this I did go ahead and put on. Now let's go ahead and finish this off with some mascara. I was gonna say eyelashes. Some mascara and a lip product. So let's go ahead and we'll do the lip product next. I do have two different ones. I do have the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. Just looks like this. I do have two shades. I have them in the shade Honey Talks and Rose Envy. Now I will say I did try this out maybe once or twice. I tried the Rose Envy one first. This one I did get first, and I really do like these a lot. I almost put these in my 2023 favorites, but since I only tried it like once or twice and I did get it in December, I was like, no, I'll wait until 2024 at the end of the year, and these will definitely be in there. But yeah, I really do enjoy these. If you wanted to try the lip oils from Dior, but they're just too expensive for you, I highly recommend checking these out because these are very, very similar. Yeah, but I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about this. I am going to try this one since I've already tried the e.l.f. ones off camera and I already know how I feel. I'm going to try this from Maybelline. This is the Lifter Plump Maxim Lip Chili Pepper Chili, I guess. I have it in the shade 005 Peach Fever. Just looks like this, and I kind of feel like it will go good with this lip liner. Now I know a lot of people don't like lip pumping lip products. I personally like it. I like the way it makes my lips look. They do get fuller with lip products like this, so I don't mind a product like this. But let's just go ahead and try it now. I could definitely smell like peppermint. Ooh. I got some on my tongue, you guys, and it's tingling a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like the color on me, so try not to look at that, but I could definitely feel the lip plumping, the tingle. I don't like the way it tastes in my mouth though, so try to be careful. Try not to put too much of this on your lips because if you get it in your mouth, it's not gonna taste good. But this is what the color looks like. I'll go ahead and for the sake of the video, I'll just leave it on. I'll probably change my lip color later on, but yeah, I could feel a tingle and I don't like the taste. Let's go ahead. I'm going to leave this on like I said, and we'll see if my lips get bigger or anything like that, or fuller, plumper, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and try this e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara, Dramatic Length and Definition. It says 97% saw instant dramatic lash length, and it just looks like this. So hopefully I like this mascara. I like a mascara that gives me both length and volume, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna like this. And I normally don't ever curl my eyelashes just because I'm too lazy. I don't want to do an extra step. But we'll go ahead and try this out. And then this is what it looks like. And then the wand is pretty little. So this wand looks like the exact wand that they have in the, oh, what is it called? The one that's pink and black. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, this one definitely reminds me of that one. So I don't know. And I didn't really care for that mascara. It didn't really do nothing for my eyelashes. But we'll see if this does anything. I went ahead and I pulled out the other e.l.f. mascara. This is the Lash and Roll mascara because I wanted to compare, because this definitely seems like it's the same as this. I just feel like this one gives me a little bit more extra. This one not so much. So I don't know. I think if you have this already, you don't need this. But if you've been wanting to try this one, I would recommend trying this one instead. But let me go ahead and show you the wands real quick. Like I said, I thought they were identical, but they're a little bit different. I think it's just the formula that feels the same. So this one right here is the new one, and this is the Lash and Roll. As you can tell, you see how the Lash and Roll is more curved and the bristles are more longer. And then the new one right here, it's a straight wand and the bristles are shorter. But yeah, that's the difference with it. But formula wise, they feel a little bit the same. But yeah, I would definitely go with the new one if I were you. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I think that is all the products that I wanted to try out today. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to fix my hair. I'm going to come back and we will talk about the products that I tried in today's video, and then we will wrap up today's video. Alright you guys, let's go over the products that I tried in today's video because I already have some updates for you. So let's talk about the products that I absolutely loved in today's video. Starting off with the new Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Palette. I love the way this eye look came out. It's smoky but beautiful. Yeah, I just really do like it. It blended good. There's nothing I could say bad about Natasha Denona's quality and formula in eyeshadows. Like I said, even though I don't really, my feelings for her personally aren't the same as what she gives us, I can't deny that she does come out with some bomb eyeshadow. So this one I really did enjoy a lot. And then even though I didn't try it in today's video, I can tell you the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils are some of the best lip oils in drugstore. I really did enjoy these. And yeah, like I said, if you've been wanting to try the Dior lip oils and they're just a little bit too much for you price wise, I would definitely check out these ones. The e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I've had this on now. What time is it? It is currently almost 3:30, 5 minutes till 3:30. And so I've had it for about 2.5 hours. I will say I feel like I could use some powder like in my nose area, and that's about it. Everywhere else it looks good. I don't look dewy or glowy or anything. I just look healthy. So I definitely have to try this out a little bit more. The only thing too, I wish it had just a tad bit more coverage. I feel like this claim that this is full coverage. Yeah, this claim that it was full coverage, I don't agree with that. I definitely think it's medium to buildable, and I don't think even when you build it you're gonna get a lot of coverage, so just keep that in mind. But I will definitely let you guys know in a pinned comment how this wore throughout the day. I'm gonna keep it on for as long as I possibly can. And then the e.l.f. CC, or what is it, the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. I like it, but I don't love it. I don't like it more than the ones from Rare Beauty. I prefer the Rare Beauty ones a little bit more. It still is on my cheeks, but I do feel like it's starting to fade away just a tad bit. It was easy to work with. I don't think these are more pigmented than the ones from Rare Beauty. But yeah, they're fine for drugstore. I definitely think that these are good quality. Like I said, I just prefer the one from Rare Beauty. And then the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. It's fine. There are other mascaras that I like more than this. But like I mentioned a little bit ago, I definitely would check this one out than the Roll-In Lash from e.l.f. I prefer this one just a little bit more, but yeah, it's fine. I just have other mascaras that I like more than this. And then finally, the Maybelline Lifter Plump Gloss. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the first plumping lip gloss that I came across that I do not like. This is very spicy. I did get some in my mouth and my mouth started to tingle, so much so that I even started feeling it get in my throat and I started coughing. I had to drink some water. I ran out of water already and I have to go get some more because I could still feel my throat burning a little bit. So I definitely think if you don't enjoy lip plumpers, you definitely will not like this. I definitely prefer the one from Too Faced more than these. This was just way too spicy for me. I couldn't believe it. Like, it does plump my lips. My lips do look plumper and fuller, but yeah, I just, for that reason of it getting in my mouth and making my throat hurt and making me cough, and it was just too spicy, I would definitely pass on this one. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!